What's up, guys? Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my rod and reel arsenal. This is part 1, Baitcast combos. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's the first rod combo I want to show you. It's a Bass Pro Shops Johnny Morris Carbon Lite. It is 7'3". It is a heavy power, extra fast action rod. You can see here, you can put the number of size line you have in it. It's kind of a cool little feature on these rods. I have this paired with a Johnny Morris Carbon Lite 2.0 and an 8:3:1 gear ratio. They just came out with this year. And I also have 65-pound braid on this reel. I'm going to use this rod combo for fishing heavy cover, lily pads, frogging around lily pads, punching, and maybe pitching some heavier jigs and stuff like that around docks. The gear ratio, needed something fast, get them bass up to the boat real quick before they get tangled up around a tree limb or the dock legs, stuff like that. So that's pretty much where this combo is. Let me go show you another one. Now, the next rod I'm going to show you is also a Bass Pro Shops. This is a tourney special. It is a, let me see, 7'6" heavy action or heavy power fast action rod. I have this paired with a Bass Pro Shops Extreme Reel. This is new. This was new in 2017, the tourney specials, and what this has, this is kind of a unique rod. It's a 7'6" rod, but so it fits in the gear lockers. What it is, it's a retractable butt rod. What you do is you just give it a little pop like that, and the butt retracts inside, literally almost the length from the handle to here. So that's a kind of a cool feature right there. And then basically you pull it up, pull it out, line your eyes up, and you're good to go. Now, what I have on this rod right now, or reel right now, is 30-pound braid. I'm going to use this for pitching and flipping jigs and stuff like that, and also frogging, probably mostly from shore, maybe a little bit from the boat and some heavy cover and stuff like that. But that's basically what I'm going to use this rod for. I will probably end up going to at least 40-pound braid on this one, but I'd like to keep one with a little bit lighter braid on it as well. This is a 7:1:1 gear ratio reel, just so you know. This is that combo, and this is what I'm going to use that for. Next combo. This is a Bass Pro Shops Johnny Morris Carbon Lite rod. It's a 7-foot rod. It is a medium power, fast action. I have this paired with a Johnny Morris Carbon Lite 2.0 in a 6:8:1 gear ratio. I have 15-pound fluorocarbon on this. I'm going to be using this rod for swim jigs, spinnerbaits, things like that. Maybe even some plastics, Texas rig plastics, maybe even some Senkos, stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm going to use this rod for. Got the fluorocarbon on there because it's basically invisible to the fish and it sinks. So that's this combo. And again, it also has the feature of what size line you want to put on it. So that's this combo here. Move on to the next one. This is also a Bass Pro Shops Extreme rod. It is a medium power, fast action tip. I have this paired with an Extreme Bass Pro Shops Extreme Reel. This is a 6:3:1 gear ratio. I have 15-pound braid, not braid, but fluorocarbon on this as well. Basically going to use this for the same type of thing as the last rod I show you. Texas rig stuff, jigs, swim jigs, stuff like that, more in open water applications where there's not a lot of coverage, stuff like that. That's what I'm going to use this combo for as well. These extreme rods, I love them. However, I believe that Bass Pro Shop has gotten rid of that line, so can't really get any more. But the older model Extremes, like from a few years ago, these rods were cool. Extremely sensitive rods. Love the sensitivity of them, and they were great. I've caught a lot of fish on this rod. Now, let's move on. This right here is a Bass Pro Shops cranking stick. This is a 7-foot medium power, or medium light power, sorry, and a fast action tip. And this is a great crankbait rod. It's made of graphite and fiberglass. So, I mean, it's a hybrid rod. It's got the sensitivity of graphite and the flex of the fiberglass. So when you hook into those fish, and you're pulling, especially fishing crankbaits, they got all those treble hooks, and you're cranking away and you're trying to get them to the boat as quickly as possible. It's got that little bit of give to it, so that you're not ripping the lures out of the fish's mouth. Gives you that little extra stability as far as keeping the lures in their mouth when you're really trying to crank them in. Now, I have this paired with a Pro Qualifier. This is a 6-4-1 gear ratio. Something that's not too quick. It's kind of in between. You can do everything pretty much with that. You could fish slow. You could fish pretty fast as well. Pro Qualifiers, excellent reels for the money. Again, that's the Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier. Love these cranking sticks. Love them, by the way. Went out and got myself another one, which I'll show you next. Alright, so this is my other cranking stick. This is Bass Pro Shops, obviously, cranking stick, 7 foot. This is medium heavy, fast action power. I have this paired with a Pro Qualifier, 7-1-1 gear ratio. Both of those last two combos, I have 12-pound fluorocarbon on there. Just a little bit lighter. The lighter the line, normally, the quicker it gets down. Fluorocarbon sinks already, so but a little bit lighter line helps me get those crankbaits down a little bit quicker. Now I got the medium heavy action, or sorry, power rod to fish a little bit heavier crankbaits, some lipless cranks. This would be great for fishing lipless cranks. Something that'll bring some heavier cranks down to the bottom and still have that power to bring that fish up as well. So this is my other crankbait rod. Again, Bass Pro Shops, Pro Qualifier. Can't beat those for the price. Those are excellent reels. So guys, that was part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the links at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and as always, fish on.